Good afternoon. Today I'm going to have a quick little chat about papaya, or pawpaw, but pawpaw is slightly different, so we're going to go with papaya today. Now papaya is a tropical to subtropical plant that produces nice big fruits on it. Mine's not actually fruiting at the moment, but it is getting some little flower heads on it. Kind of see them in there. This one is a female papaya. Male papaya have a large sort of tendril of flowers that give off all the pollen, and they can be spread over a vast distance, and all of the females will catch that. You can also get hermaphrodites, which will fertilize themselves. Pretty cool. Now, papayas are interesting because they've got a hollow stem, which incidentally I've managed to grow oyster mushrooms in the past. I cut down a whole bunch of papayas at a last property and packed the stems with mushroom spawn, and a few weeks later I had mushrooms coming out of it, so there's a cool little use. They've got a pretty simple root system. Most of the roots are shallow, but there is one central taproot which can be penetrating rather deep into the soil, so that can help with some soil issues, stabilization and that sort of thing. The leaves, I don't really have any use for the leaves except a bit of biomass and mulch, but the fruits, well, raw they can be shaved up and chopped up and used in Asian cooking, like green papaya salad, very tasty, all the way to you can put it in lab lab and gado gado, a lot of Asian sort of recipes, and there's also a couple of Central American ones as well. Now, most people would have seen just the ripe papayas in the store, which have a very strong, stinky smell and quite a pungent taste. I prefer the green papayas myself, but each to their own. Now, the fruits themselves, they contain an enzyme called papain. Now, papain, make you strong like Popeye. Arr. Well, papain is an enzyme that can tenderize meat, but it is also an allergen to sensitive people. So some people might get a reaction from eating too much papaya, or just eating a little bit of papaya, I guess. Not only that, is this plant also excretes a latex, which can also be an irritant, particularly for the eyes and skin. So please be aware, the unripe papayas, the worse for that. You snap them off, latex goes everywhere. Now, another cool thing about papaya is the seeds within them. You can feed them to your chickens because they are quite effective as a intestinal worm and parasite fumigant, for lack of a better word. So they'll eat them, and the seeds will help to kill any bacterial intestinal parasites and such. People in the past have used dried papaya seeds as a pepper substitute. I wouldn't use it that often because it does have phytogenic chemicals in them that can create some reactions. So stick with normal pepper. We have enough of it around, don't we? We're not in that sort of area yet. But yeah, papaya, great tree, grows quickly, can go pretty much anywhere there's nice moist soil, and it really is a good one for your edible garden and food forest. So get started on some papaya.